I'm gonna show you the best save ideas for every type of save you might want to play in FM24. Timestamps for every type of save are down below, and while you're down there, let me know in the comments which save you're starting FM24 with. Let's start with when you're brand new at the game, and my save idea is simple. Start with the club you support in real life. Football Manager can be quite complex and overwhelming when you're starting out, so the best idea is to start with players in a league you already know. That way you already have a feeling for the talents of your squad and lets you fully focus on getting a grip of the tactical system and all the other functionalities of this amazing game. Just take it one step at a time, and before you know it, you'll be winning trophies left, right and center. Now for the people who are familiar with the game, but are more casual players who might not even have that much time to even play it. For these players, you probably don't want to go with a lesser known team, as you have to spend every time you have some precious minutes to play the game on remembering who your players are again. The best idea is to go with some of the biggest teams with a lot of money in some of the biggest leagues. Great examples being Newcastle, Dortmund or Atletico Madrid. With these teams you know who you're playing with, so you can spend all your time making fun and interesting tactics, as well as having enough money to bring in almost any player you would want to play with. You also won't be immediate title favorites, so you have your challenge to keep the save interesting even if you can't play for longer periods between sessions. Now for the short-term RTGs, for people who like to build a club up without having to spend 40 seasons to win a trophy. I've got two great save ideas for you, the first one being Brighton. They have an amazing young team with players like Evan Ferguson just waiting to make a name for themselves, as well as building an amazing reputation for scouting in these last couple of years, with your challenge being to continue that development. And you're gonna have to scout well, as teams like Arsenal and Man City are notoriously difficult to take down, so let's see if you can do it. And if you're looking for a team outside of England, there's no team better than Bayern Leverkusen. Xabi Alonso's men are playing incredibly exciting and attacking football with some great young talents like Florian Wirtz, but they've got a mountain called Bayern München to overcome, so can you beat a David to their Goliath? Onto the long-term RTGs, for people who want to grind it out and go from rags to riches. I've got another two save suggestions for you, starting out with Burton Albion. An English team who's been stuck in League 1 for a couple of years now, and they might not have the most exciting team of the division. But what they do have is an amazing youth setup, so this team is perfect for raising up the divisions with your own youth academy products leading the charge. But if League 1 isn't long-term enough for you, you should check out Warrington Town. A team new to the game, as they got promoted to the Vanarama North in that thrilling 1-0 promotion final win just last season. Nicknamed the Yellows, their trophy cabinet is ready to be filled, so they're the perfect team to start your long-term RTG with in FM24. Let's switch it up and look at a save where you want to try out all the new and shiny things in this year's game. And what's more new and shiny than the Japanese league? And I've got the best team for you to explore this newly added league with. Shimizu S-Pulse. This club, playing in the 2nd division of Japan, is located in a region notorious for developing great Japanese talents. In the past, they used to only use players from this region, so for an extra challenge you can try to recreate this philosophy and build your own Japanese powerhouse. Now for a save for people who like to play in smaller, unique nations, and what better nation to go with than the newly added playable league, Gibraltar. And the best team to manage? Manchester 62 FC. Any Man United fan will have to try this save out, because this club is named in honor of the Red Devils. But this league is absolutely amazing, as the winner of the competition gets to play in the playoff rounds of the Champions League, while all the teams in the league play in the same stadium. And you have a bully to defeat as well, as the Lincoln Red Imps have been absolutely dominant for these last couple of years, so your challenge is set for you. With some quality of life improvements for international management in FM24, it's high time you try out a save with a national team, and my suggestion would be the USA. Not only do they have a very young and talented squad that can really develop in the upcoming years, they have a very winnable competition in the form of the CONCACAF, as well as being the host of the next World Cup, making for a great underdog story. But you really only have one challenge. Can you make people around the world call it soccer? It's up to you. Now for the most popular type of save here on YouTube, the rebuilds. I think there's two ways you can go. One way is to go for a giant team that's in absolute shambles right now. Great examples being Olympique Lyon and Chelsea. Both of them have large expectations and corresponding budgets to make that happen. I think the new game mode Your World is perfect for these rebuilds, as you can replay their last summer transfer windows and fix their mistakes to save them from misery. But the second way to go is to choose a fallen giant, a club that used to win trophies left, right and center, but hasn't seen glory in ages. And my suggestion will be Queen's Park FC in Scotland. This club has won the most domestic trophies behind Celtic and Rangers, but hasn't beaten those two sides in absolute ages. Getting them back to glory is a bit more of a challenge, which makes it all the more interesting. Let's switch over to a director of football save, where you only focus on making transfers and you let your assistant manager deal with all the tactics and managing games. And there's no better team for a challenge like this than Ajax. This Dutch giant has absolutely crumbled this season, specifically because their previous director of football has made an absolute mess of the club. So this is another example where the Your World game mode is absolutely perfect. Rewrite their summer transfer window and bring them back to glory. And the best thing is, you have some amazing legends of the game that you can hire as your assistant manager to start challenging for the title again. Or don't. I'm a PSV fan in real life, so I don't mind them crumbling down. Let's look at a Youth to Glory save, where the goal is to develop your very own talent to win it all. There's a lot of teams that can be amazing for this type of save, but my suggestion is to go to Denmark and manage Nordsjælland. Scandinavia is an amazing region for developing talent, but the great thing about managing Nordsjælland is that you're not limited to Scandinavia. They've got an active link with youth setups in Ghana, bringing in some of the most promising talents of this African nation, Mohamed Kudus being one of the best examples. So with Nordsjælland, you can build your own youth academy with the best combination of Europe and Africa, ready to dominate the world in the future. But what if you're looking for a different, maybe more complex challenge? Well, I've got two save ideas for you. The first one being one of the most difficult challenges possible in Football Manager, the Journeyman Challenge. In this save, you have to start unemployed without any coaching badges, apply for available jobs, and then hop from club to club to see how far up the ladder you can go. This journey might see you starting out with an amateur side in Wales and ending with a Champions League win with Real Madrid. And if you want to have even more of a challenge, you can try adding goals like having to manage in every continent or not being able to stay with the same club for more than 2 seasons. Whatever you want, really. My second option is to go for something completely different, the Sir Alex Ferguson Challenge. The goal is to emulate or improve on what Ferguson did with Man United. You start your save by simulating to the 6th of November and then taking over the club that's second to bottom in the Premier League, just like Ferguson did with Man United in 1986. But your focus should only be on winning trophies, as you've got 4 deadlines to meet. You have to win a domestic cup within 4 seasons, you have to win a league title within 7 seasons, you have to win a domestic double within 8 seasons, and the big one, you have to win the infamous treble within 13 seasons. A very difficult task, but I'm sure you'll be able to beat it. And maybe the best idea that I can give you is to check out some of my other Football Manager content to help you with whatever save you end up choosing. I'll see you on the next video.